Good evening, everybody. Hopefully everything is working now. For some reason my microphone wasn't plugged in, which is very annoying. Welcome back to Wild Realms. Hopefully you can see me. Hopefully you can hear me. I am, of course, M4J, and this is our lovely hippo enclosure that we built last week. I'm just going to check. Is our lovely hippo enclosure that we built. Yeah, sounds like you guys can hear me and see me and all that good stuff. Let me just check that the YouTube is working. Twitch was doing something weird just now. I have no idea what that was all about. But hopefully, just waiting for the screen to refresh. Yes, it's working. Good stuff. Right, welcome back to Wild Realms, like I said just now. This is our lovely hippo slash flamingo. Actually, forgot about the flamingos. There's one right there. In fact, that is Fahim. Or Fahim? Fahim. Yeah. The flamingo. This is a really nice area of the park. I'm very, very happy with this. I think it's come out quite nice indeed. And I love the fact that that there is about the right height. It's just little details like that, you know, that make me happy. I have made this area slightly smaller. And I've also contraceptualized, if that's the right word. It isn't, but I'm just going to go with it. All of the animals in here to stop any more breeding. Flamingos we might have some more of in the future, but the hippos, no. We got enough hippos. And look, we got a little bubba down here as well. A little baby hippo. Look at that. Cutest little thing. That's basically a pygmy hippo, but this one grows. We got the rest of them indoors here. I haven't got any lights in any of these buildings, which is definitely something I'm going to have to work on in the future. And something else that I've done over here, to remember what. I added another food trough here for the flamingos. And yeah, I think that's about it for this bit, actually. So I'm going to unpause the game. One of the things I want to do tonight is work on animal welfare as well as everything else. One sec. Always the professional. Forgot to put my bloody phone on silent. There we go. Yeah. I want to work on animal welfare because I'm not happy at the fact that we've got lots of animals that just aren't in a particularly good way for various reasons. It tends to be hunger, and I don't know how to work on that other than just hiring more stressed. Oh, yeah, there's another problem we've got over here, which is too many animals. You're stressed and trying to hide. Where are you? You are actually indoors. That's fine. Oh, we got some baby lemurs as well. Look at that. And there's one here that's just comatose. And this whole thing was full of them just now. I don't know what happened to them. Also, I don't know if they can get in and out of this door. I might have to add a little climbing ramp. I have stopped breeding of lemurs for the time being as well, because we have got quite a few. I think this lemur house idea was good in principle, but not so good in practice. A way around that would be to maybe make the island a bit bigger. And, oh, hello. You can actually see stuff going through the pipes. I did not know there was there's little bubbles there as well. That's cool. But yeah, this enclosure I think is too small for the number of animals that we want in here. I don't know if you guys just heard that, but that lemur's just had a very good time or bad time. I don't know. Oh, are these two fighting? Oh my god, look how many lemurs we've got. I didn't realise how many there were. Oh my god. Yeah, that's a lot of lemurs. Can I get you filled up as well? I know you're only a water trough, but still. These two here are fighting. Or something else. Probably shouldn't watch that, actually, because you never know. Might be something naughty. Keep her urgently assigned. I think that's the problem. There's only 6 kilos of food there, which is really small. I need more feeding areas. So you've got 40. We've got a keeper on the way for you as well. We could get some more food enrichment things and see if that perhaps fixes it. There's a keeper heading towards this one too. This might be from the end of last stream actually, and it just hasn't had time to calm down yet. Yeah, that one's got stuff on the way too. Hopefully it sorts itself out. Hopefully. Oh, you're getting very close to an escape attempt there as well. And then we got the old poop hoover there. I was about to say something else then. I won't say that. Anyway, today, penguins. That's the plan. We're going to add some penguins. Also, one other thing. Oh, has my little helper come through? yeah, I think my little helper has just come through and said that I can be here heard and saw, which is nice. This is... Again, it's empty. It's all these food bowls that are empty. It really bugs me. Do I just not have enough keepers? I think a way around it would be to... Oh, they're fighting now as well. Lovely. Have work areas and go off of that, which is probably something I will look to do. What's that? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. There we go. Vets, I don't think we need to worry about right now. We have 28. Do you know what? I'll take it up to a nice round 30. But we've got 28 keepers, and none of them seem to know how to feed animals. Which is frustrating. Where are you going? Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Reporting incident. Are you checking on the fighting or something? They don't need feeding because they're not hungry. Are you for real? This should not be empty. Anyway. Calm. Tranquil. The penguins are going to be going in over here. So this stuff here that is temporary is going to be moved. I am, however, going to have a little... I'm going to have to pause the game. Edit the barrier. So this area here... Oh, there it is. I'm going to remove this temporarily. Like so. Which is going to upset the game very briefly. It's all fine. It's all good. I want to build this along... There we go. Like that. And then keep it embedded in the wall if I can. There we are. And at this point it can kind of do its own thing, but it doesn't matter much anyway. Oops. Let's try and curve it a little bit towards where it actually needs to be. So I mentioned in the chat just now before the stream started that I would like to do some other things as well. And one of the things I would like to do today is go back to the cheetahs and actually get the cheetahs up and running again, because right now we have no cheetahs. And I said about improving the enclosure. The actual enclosure is fine. There's nothing wrong with the enclosure. But one thing I would like to do is move this over here and bury it under rocks. And I think that would make it look really cool. Other than that, there's not much I would change there. The cheatery is still really nice. I would perhaps put something here to stop the views into the quarantine area. I would also start using the quarantine area as well. That would be cool. The plains area is fine. The Gemsbok is kind of the afterthought area, but it's fine. I still love the bridge over into the elephants and the meerkats. The meerkats, I think we still have meerkats. I hope they haven't all died. He says with such confidence. Oh yeah, no, we've got meerkats. Okay, in that case, we could probably do that. You only have 2. You are expecting offspring, so I am going to stick that on as and when. So I think 3 aardvarks is fine. The elephants, I believe our elephants are just fine. Like, there's nothing wrong with them. They're all on the stuff right now, which is good. The lemurs are still just lemurs be lemurs. And yeah, all that good stuff. Right, let's stop wasting time. Let's start getting into what I want to do today. So first of all, I want to remove all of that stuff. Second of all, I want to remove that. And then third of all, what I'm going to do here is build a pathway across like this. We'll come to the rest of this in a second, he says, whilst coming to the rest of it now. This is going to be the viewing gallery for our penguins. Our penguins will get down to the water, but ultimately it will be... Actually, no, this won't be the viewing gallery for the penguins. It will not be. It will be the viewing gallery for... What is wrong with me today? It will be the viewing gallery for something else, though, is what I'm trying to say. Yikes. I don't know what's happened to me today, guys. Alright, we'll dig out an area here. We'll smooth it all out again in the future. Don't you worry. And this area here. So this will be the viewing gallery for the penguins. Because the penguins will get down to the water. Oh, one of the reasons... Sorry. That was the important thing as well. One of the reasons why I made this smaller is I realised hippos don't actually need the deep water. They just need water. So I thought, what's the point of having them like dig that far into the area when they don't need it. So I just sorted that out basically, and I think it looks a lot nicer now. Righty ho, what are we doing? Smoothing all this out. As I said, hopefully I can be seen and heard right now. I don't change any settings or anything, so I don't know why my OBS forgot my microphone existed or anything like that. The camera still works, apparently, so it's just, it does weird things. It does very weird things. Can I, yeah, bump up the size a little bit more? Smooth this out a little bit better. So this area to the left of the screen right now, I'm not 100% certain what it's going to be, but basically the penguins will exist. They'll have an indoor bit and an outdoor bit, and I would also like to be able to show them swimming, which means they might not actually go down to the lake. It might just fill this area here, which I think would work well. I don't know how to build underwater like viewing areas, but one of my aims tonight is to try and like learn how to do that, because I think that would be awesome for this first penguin colony. It would be awesome for all the future penguin colonies as well, and you know, it'll be useful for other things, like eventually maybe one day we'll build a eventually maybe one day, that's a good way of saying it, isn't it? Eventually one day we will hopefully build a like a viewing area in the lake for the hippos as well. I think that'd be cool. How people will get to it right now, I don't know. Maybe have like an underwater tunnel kind of thing that crosses through the center of the lake and have it as a walkway for guests. That could work, actually. That could work. I might come back to that idea. That could be a good idea. Alright, flatten all this down. And we'll do some stuff here as well. So this area here, I'm planning on having both the railway from over there duck down under here, and also the end of the safari ride. So this path bit here is going to turn into a bridge completely, and it will skirt just to the side here of the zookeeper hut, and then the safari ride will turn this way, and it will climb quite sharply back up to the exit here. I'm going to build something called Conservation Canyon, which is kind of the end of the ride, and it's going to be like, you've seen all the animals, you've enjoyed all the animals, but they're not going to live forever kind of thing. And then it will like teach guests about conservation, and you know, the kind of stuff you see in zoos. Sometimes it's quite eye-rolling, sometimes it's quite powerful. Mine's going to be obviously powerful. Everything I do is powerful one way or another, I'm sure. Okie dokie. Right, back to the grid. I'm just going to build it on the grid for now, because I think it'll be easier. Something like this. There we are. And this will be like the above, actually. Scratch that a second. Scratch that. Scratch that. Scratch that. Right. So this bit here might end up getting lifted up slightly. I don't know. I don't know. But one thing I do want to do is build a staff path here. So if I can build this... Oh, hang on. I don't want it to affect anything in here. And it probably already has. Oh, it has. Okay. That's fine. If I reduce the size of this... There we go. And then we'll pull this out. This bit here can be pushed back slightly. Like so. And then this side can also be pushed back. Like so. And then, yeah, this idea here is to smooth that out like so. And then we'll get a staff path here. Oops. That's what I wanted to do. And then, yeah, you're going to scooch down. Would help if I knew what I was doing, wouldn't it? Alright. I want to turn off curved slopes for a second. There we are. You can turn back on now. We'll leave this like this. And I want the gate to be there. The new gate for the old hippos. And I think that will give the keepers, first of all, better access to the actual hippo house. And also better access to just... I'm going to leave this staff path here, though, obviously, because we've got the... How do I remove a gate again? Just right-click, isn't it? Yeah, there we go. Hello? Animal has escaped, has it? Okay. Habitat gate. Why can't I build a gate? Weird. So yeah, I'm going to stick you there. What animal has escaped? How have 14 animals escaped? No, I don't think that's right. That's linked up still. Oh, is it because that maybe? If I just unpause the game a second. Just want to observe what's happened here with this so-called escaped animal. This is an enclosure, right? Yeah. So this is African wetlands. So we've still got problems with the hippos. Are they still fighting? Probably. Don't worry, chaps. You're all, yeah. They're all enclosed again. Good stuff. Do I need to relink these talks as well now? Species not selected. So you're the hippos. Food throw path is blocked. That's fine. And then you... Species not selected. You are flamingos. And then this is not correct. African wetlands. You. African wetlands. You. Flamingo. You. Flamingo. How irritating. And then in here, you're already linked up. Actually, that's fine. Can I not? There we go. Cool. You. I think I'm just going to have you do the same thing, to be honest. There's something about burrow cams, but they don't actually do what I thought they did. Right. Yeah, there's animal burrows there. Somewhere we have hippos. HHH, hippopotamus. There we go. And then you are also hippos. Okay. Good. Have I got any other alerts come through? I have not. That's fine. Right, you are that. You are that. So this is kind of like the second way in kind of thing. This little linking path between the two. And I'm actually going to make this part of the building still. And then the penguins will exist here. However, this here might become... Actually, this will become a guest path. Otherwise, how the hell are they going to see the penguins underwater? I ask myself that every day. There you go. So it's access for the hippos, but it's also a good way to get underwater to watch the penguins. And I'm probably regretting this decision. Well, yeah, kind of am regretting this decision already, but hey ho, what can you do? Why is that not working? Let's go do something like that for a second. Line to grid. You little sod. Is it because of this? It must be because of that bit. Yeah, it's because of that bit. That's fine. Because then we can do staff path. Do that. And then... crap. Oh! Deselect grid, obviously. There you go. And then again, yeah, that'll become a little doorway. Right! Yeah, penguins. So, this whole area here is going to be for the penguins. I'm going to need to see how big the area needs to be. I want quite a big colony of penguins. I want lots of little pingoos running around. So, yeah, the priority here is definitely on building a nice big area for them all to cohabit. Even if it extends beyond this area here, even if it ends up like wrapping around this way as well, that's fine. I want to fill it with rocks and little walkways for them to go on. And this is kind of practice for what I'm going to do with the lemurs as well. Can you shut up? Bloody hippos. What are you doing? Oh no, you're not. That's I saw the shadow there. I thought a hippo had just mounted that, whatever that is. They're all happy, right? They seem bit to be. Yeah, they're happy with like social and they're fed, which is rare. Our aardvark's about to have its offspring, or some low welfare. Yeah, we'll come back to that. Right, penguin. I'm going to try and keep the game on pause while I do this as well. So hopefully we don't end up with any problems. African penguin. Can you coexist? No. Or you can, but it's not ideal. Water requirements. So these guys have deep water requirement as well, which is good. Grade 2, which is fine. So I think what the plan here is we're going to make a glass barrier. Height, we're going to keep it relatively low right now. I also want you to... this, maybe? So for now, you're going to end there. And I want your length to be huge. Maybe 15? Actually, no, because that doesn't divide by 4. Maybe 14. Oh, actually, that's another thing. Hang on. Something else I should probably do first is extend this building, because it all needs to be based on this same grid. Which could work in my favour. It could work against me. Who knows? Right. Stop talking gibberish, Mark. Remove that. Architecture. Need to change you. No. Theme. African. There we go. Lovely stuff. Walls. Arches. Log wall. Arch tunnel. Perfect. And we'll stick you there. I can hear hippos like trampling along like you wouldn't believe. There we go. It's our little junction. That kind of works. That kind of works. So this area here, obviously the building here is going to extend further downwards, but it's only going to cover this viewing area. It's not going to cover anything else. So if I grab these, again, I think I'm talking gibberish right now, but you'll see what I mean in a second once I've actually built the damn thing. I think that's correct. Seems to be correct. Good stuff. It does just about sit on the right side of the path, which is fine. Add another one of those there. And then there, there, not there. Oop, no. It's all gone wrong. Duplicate, that's the one. There we go. And for now, at least, it ends here. That will change in future, I am sure. Alright, the good news is, so far this building is working as expected, which is excellent stuff. I do need another couple of these, one there, and I will put one under here as well, just because I can. And to be honest, this bit here is also going to be part of the building, so I will, like so. Now that doesn't reach. Is there a... yeah, thought so. Good stuff. So this one goes here, and then we've got this side. Do you know what? That's fine. And then we'll do that. And then one more. Like that. And that's the end of this building. Obviously, I need another set of walls. There. I think that's the right. Yeah, it is. It's just that weird texture glitch thing. I feel like I'm going to sneeze quite violently in a minute as well, so apologies if that does happen. Obviously, I'll mute the microphone. You probably didn't need to know that either, but there you go. Duplicate. Move you along. Yeah, the hippos keep fighting. I don't like that. Hippos shouldn't be fighting. I don't really know what I can do about that, though. Also, this wall doesn't look like it's actually sitting on top of the wall beneath. This one isn't, that's why. Which means all of this bit isn't either. Let's fix that. There we go. That makes a difference. Cool stuff. Duplicate. And we'll do that. And then we'll also do this. There. Nice. So all of this here is going to be a big panoramic window. And that's how people are going to see in to our lovely penguins. This here is going to be like that. And as for the roof, that's a good question. I think actually to begin with, no, not that bit, sorry. I think to begin with it's going to be a continuation of the existing structure that we have. Like this. So we'll duplicate you. Which I think I can just do like this. And then I'll copy it again without the... actually, no, I should have done it. It's fine. I should have done it the way I was going to do it the first time. I hope this looks as good when it's finished as it did in my head. There you go. But I'm also going to put a flat roof on top of the inside here as well. So obviously we're going to start it here. Why is that not? Weird. Nope, knew that wasn't going to work. There we go, and then shift it up into place. I knew I did it the wrong way around as well, but it's too late to change it now. So just going to have to sit there and annoy people. I suppose, just to cover my own arse more than anything, I'll do it like that. There we go. That actually comes out looking half decent. And then we'll cap this, and then we'll of course cap this bit as well. Awesome. And then this is the exit on this side. Good. Right. Exit that for now. Barriers. So I want big glass. And I kind of want to start it on this side now. I want it here like this. And 15 height should be fine. Sorry, 14 length should be fine. Although, already that's not correct. 15 maybe? Okay, 16. It appears... Oh, I could probably work this out. Hang on. Why am I guessing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Yeah, I don't know how... Aren't the walls 4 meters wide? I thought they were as wide as they were tall, but maybe they're not. Anyway, that's how big I want that bit to be. And then here, I want it to switch to concrete. And yeah, it's climbing up already like I want it to. Perfect. So I might just do... Actually, again. I need to sort out... Oh yeah, that's the other thing. This bit here. Your height can be the full height of this. Which is basically that, but I think it's actually 9. There you go. Nice. And then if I was to... Knew I was going to do that. Not null. Concrete. There you go. So you can already see where it's gone slightly wrong. That might be the best way of doing it. But then again, I don't know where the staff gate is going to go yet. Staff gate might end up going down here. Also, out the back here, I'm going to have those, you know, wind turbines and things again. Is it that one I want? It is actually that one I want. Perfect. There you go. This should be great for penguins. Think of all the pingus we're going to have here. And then connect that up. There you go. This bit here I'm going to remove temporarily because I need to shorten this briefly. If I do that and then that, I should hopefully be able to build a gate. Oh wait, no, that's not going to work, is it? This is underwater. That's dumb. Don't know what's just happened there in the background, but something's gone wrong. So we'll connect that up again. The gate's going to have to go on the public-facing side over here, I reckon, then. Also, this section here can lower down slightly. But I want to check, can I place water? I can. Look at that. And it actually contains it. Oh, that's fantastic. Nope. I don't want the whole thing to be underwater. Maybe like that. Let's just have a look at what this looks like from in here. Oh, that's freaking cool. That is freaking cool, man. Alright, perfect. So something else I want to do is not that. It's this again. I want to flatten the surface. And I want to find a surface like this. And no. Not like that. Oh, Laura can see and hear me. Perfect. Thank you, Laura. Much appreciated. Yep, my little helper is back tonight. Very briefly, admittedly, but it is back tonight. That's the wrong one. Yeah, this enclosure is already looking really small again. I feel like we're running out of room. I need to put a gate in, and I can see how big it is. Let's just quickly whack a gate in over here. Just to find out how big this area actually is. You're on the wrong side. Dippy donut. I always do that. There you go. Now, I can see how big this area is. We have an enclosure that is 1,244 meters squared. Now, I want, as I said, a big colony of penguins. I want like 10 adults and 5 juveniles, which means I need... Actually, this is more than enough. So I could go even bigger. What numbers do they live in? 6 to 500. Okay. Well, let's go with like 30 penguins then. We'll just go with like 30 adults. We'll take out the kids. 267 meters squared. Which is perfect. You know, this area is perfect for that. So I suppose we will go and make this their habitat. So I think the main, there'll be a viewing gallery up here. This area here will be for viewing as well. For viewing as well. He stuttered. I want this to be 90 degrees, 90 degrees, 90 degrees. Now I should be able to fit 2 grid paths in there, which would be perfect. I'm going to put another one there. This bit here is going to be cleared out. And then, yeah, this is how I'm going to do that. There we are. This area here is going to be where the staff gate is going to go, I think. But it will be on this side. So basically, what I'm going to do is flatten this area out like this. Being very careful not to affect anything inside this bit. Like so. Obviously, I've got to edit this barrier again. Which is A-OK. There we are. Get rid of all of that bit. Make this a little bit smaller. So yeah, the zookeepers will walk in along this bit. And then all of this bit here obviously will be underwater. So they're not going to walk into that bit. I mean, they could if they wanted to. I wouldn't recommend it. A little bit of smoothing here as well, although they're not going to see it. This is all going to be a tunnel again, just like on the other side. Got a rhino that's about to die of old age. It's not good. We've got a lot of animals that are sort of reaching their shelf life at the moment as well, which is kind of sad. What is happening with that gate? It's not part of the plan either. Hang on, we'll come back to that. Let me add this path first. Ah, you little swine. See, I thought that was going to fit. I can fix that though, that's fine. If I do that and then pull it in a little bit. There you go. Now it should fit. There you go, see? Sometimes it's just a simple case of manipulating the earth. Literally moving the earth to make it work. Perfect. And then we'll flatten this all to foundation again. Ignore where the barrier is there. That'll get fixed. I don't know why that's selected like it is, but that's fine. Actually, all of this bit here doesn't need to be moved at all. Yeah, all of that is fine. It's this bit here that needs to move slightly, but not a huge amount. And again, remember we've got a train ride and a safari to fit through here still as well. Obviously the safari and the train is not going to go through the penguins. That would be stupid. Or would it? No, it'd be stupid. It would be stupid. That'd be incredibly stupid. But it's very tempting at the same time. This bit here, if I could flatten this bit just a tiny bit more. I kind of want the path to run up to the edge of the barrier. And that'll do for this lower viewing area. I think that's fixed the terrain there. Yeah, it looks like it has. Nope, it has not. And it isn't going to now either. I swear that fixed the terrain briefly. Also, why is this bit... I guess because it's underground. Might as well fix... Actually, we'll fix that after. We'll do it a bit at a time. We'll remove that one, though. Purely so that we can do this. And then we'll stick you back in. There we go. And there we go. And then if I come back here and do align to grid. Perfect. And then, yeah, from here there'll be a staircase that will jut out from... There goes the rhino. It'll jut out from here. And then from here it will run up to this upper level. I might make this a ramp, because I think the other side is... a staircase, if I'm not mistaken. So this will be like the accessibility. Yeah, this is the accessibility entrance. Which I think will do me the world of good in terms of, you know, equal opportunities and everything. I've always done that, though. Theme parks, zoos, whatever it is I'm building, I've always tried to make it accessible to all. That's not what I wanted to do. No, straight. There we go. That is almost perfect. Just got to push it down a little bit more. Or if I can make this fit how I want. You little sod. I might have to do something like this. And then bring it back down. Kind of like that. And we'll have a sign and stuff there as well. We'll give it a reason to look like that. And then, yes, we'll have another viewing area up here so people can look down into the penguins. And obviously this bit here will be changed so that it's not a concrete wall. It will be... So I don't... Actually, it can be a concrete wall. Of course it can. We'll just put a window in it. Like that. Easy. That works surprisingly well. There you go. And then this building will extend across as well and cover at least this part of the path. It obviously won't cover the ramp. Is that like a little bumpy bit there? I think I'm just going to have to live with that. There's not much I can do with that, unfortunately. And then this bit of path doesn't need to exist anymore. There we go. Cool stuff. Right, so we've got this weird like lumpy bump in the middle here, which we're going to cover with rocks. And that's going to be part of, actually, just thought of something. If I lift all this bit up as, that's freaking push, Mark. That is freaking push. This bit here, if I lift it all the way up across to the barrier, then, first of all, it forms a nice natural barrier here for the gate be built, which should fit. I mean, I'm gonna have to do it like right here so that the wall doesn't move, like that. That's perfect. The gate itself is not. Can I change this piece? Yeah, there you go. And not undulating. I want it flat top, I suppose. Maybe now it'll work. Yeah, now it works. What the hell did I just do? Oh no, that's fine. Whew! Thought I broke everything then. That was heart in mouth moment for sure. So this bit here, I want to be at a lower level. There we go. Because I want this here to all be flat. Why do you do this to me, game? Why do you do this to me? Flat top, editable bottom. That's what I want this to be. Same as that. Same as that. I don't want this weird... Right, hang on. Undo everything. Okay. Build this bit again. So first of all, I want to shorten your length to 5 meters. Flat top. There you go. And then I want you to do that. And then I want to try and add this gate without you doing that weird thing again. I've got to try and get it so that it's... that glass wall is flat. Like straight. I think I've achieved that. Got a weird shape there, but that one is pretty much flat, and that's the main thing. So, the zookeepers will walk in here and into this bit, and that's what's important there. This area here, I'm actually going to make this an underground covered area for the penguins, because I think that would be cool as well. And that'd be really freaking cool. I've forgotten what size panel, I think. Was it 15? I think it was 15. Now that doesn't need to be 15. That can be like, I don't know, 7 maybe. Keep that like that. There we go. And then you can just connect up like that. Perfect. Alright. Now I have no idea what this is going to look like when I start digging it out, but we'll give it a go. I'm basically just going to dig it. Actually, can I use chisel for this? I could probably use chisel for this. Or I could just use flatten to foundation and build it completely flat. Maybe use the rough tool after, just to give it a bit of texture. So I'm going to assume that this counts. There we go. Now where's the... Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. I was afraid that was going to happen. I think this works. And then do a little bit of underside pushing. There we go. Like so. Right, now I've got the basic outline. I'm going to come through again and remove all this stuff. Come on. There we go. Got an ostrich about to die. Not good. At least it's old age and not for other reasons. So I'll take that, to be honest. Okay. Terrain. Smooth. So I think this is a pretty big area. I'm not going to mess around making this bigger than it needs to be. Although that was a bit too close for comfort. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. A little bit of this, and I'm going to slope it down at the bottom here as well, just to make sure they can actually fit in here. Because I don't know how big... I imagine they're smaller than king penguins, but I don't know... Oh, I've got a lemur about to die of old age as well. Okay. I don't know how tall African penguins are, so I want to make sure they can actually get in here, you know. And it's this bit here where I kind of feel like I need to push it back a little bit more. Bit like this. Try something like this. And the plan is to have the pathway on top. So you literally watch the penguins go into their hidey hole underneath. Let's go with something like that. So you can watch them go into the hidey hole, but you can't watch them in the hidey hole. That's the plan. Because the lemurs could have done with something like this, to be fair. And they haven't got that, sadly. But penguins will, from the get-go. And then I'll put some rock work and stuff around this to make it look like... God, I'm trying to see. It's very dark. To make it look like the entrance to a cave. Yeah, I think it'll hopefully come out quite nice. Right, let's check this works before I commit to anything else. The way I'm going to do that is by aligning to the grid here. Ooh, you bastard. Hang on. It says obstructed. It isn't. There we go. Now that could still work. I could still find a way to make that work. The main thing is, look, we got a pathway on top and it's not messing up, which is fantastic. Now, how do I get this on the same grid? I could do something like this and then see if I can just connect them up at the end. Oh, there you go. If I can make it connect up at... There you go. Look at that. That actually works out pretty well. And I'm going to put an animal talk bit up here as well. And we're going to have a huge viewing gallery. So you can look down and see all the lovely pingus. Sweet. And then it's going to be like a little plaza area. And then it's going to go along the back. Why are you not working? Probably because it's there. It's meant to go. That's actually pretty damn sweet. I mean, I cannot possibly complain about that. One more thing. Is this going to work? Hopefully. The answer is yes. So far, so good. So far, so good. I think that's worked. I think that's worked. There is a, like, wall at the back here, but that's fine because no one sees this. Now, can I see if this has hard shelter before I add any animals? I don't think I can. So I'm going to have to add some animals to work out whether or not this actually works. Oh, one more thing. This bit here and this bit here does need a little bit of tinkering still. Just got to flatten the surface. And we're going to grab this. I'm just going to pull it along so that it intersects like that. Also got to smooth it down a bit first. On this side. There we go. Are the penguins in Madagascar, are they African penguins or are they just penguins? You know, they just happen to be there kind of thing. They end up in Madagascar, but it doesn't necessarily mean they are African penguins. There we go. So now, oh, there's a tiny gap here that might stop me from getting the water height where I want it. No, actually, that's worked. That's worked out pretty nicely, in fact. I mean, I'm not complaining about this. I think this is pretty cool. I'm going to place rocks in here to hide all that. We got the gate. We need to connect that up still. But before I do that, I am going to extend this building. So this is now our hippo / penguin house. Actually, let's do this first, and then I need to grab that, and then this is also going to cover this area. We just had another animal die, which is not convenient, but it is what it is. If I can make that... Oh, look at that. Perfect. It's like I planned this or something. It's amazing. To be honest, I don't think I need a wall piece there. I think that is fine. I am going to put an arch in here. Just for that reason. And I'm also going to put a wall across here. Like that. And also across here like that. So it should be a case... Oh, and also across there and across there. So now if I do this, it should come off here. There we go. Deselect, and then you should connect up. Which you do. Fantastic. Flooring and stuff here I don't think I need to do. This is going to be... Come and see the penguins underwater. I feel like it might need to be a little bit wider, which I can, in theory, do. Like this bit here, I can have it jut out like that and just have a narrow walkway. You're right there, love. Just have a narrow walkway going to it. That's cool, though. Look at that. We should get some lovely penguin swimming action around this bit. I am going to delete the water here one more time. Just to smooth this out a little bit, because it does look a little weird on this side. Not that you're... I mean, actually, yeah, we are going to see it, because we're going to be looking through like that. So I think I need to remove this bit of the barrier. Just to sort out the terrain, and then we can stick it back. So we'll do something like this. In fact, we might as well, again, chooses the wrong tool. Might as well do something like this. And then smooth it all out. I know you can hold control to switch between those, by the way. But it's just easier to do it like this, to be honest. There we go. And then grab you, edit barrier, grab you. We need you to be not that long. We need you to be, is it 8 or 7? I mean, 7 works, but I think 8 is the right... Yeah. Or is it, actually? No, I think 7. Or, we just do it this way. I think it's 12 on this side. And then we'll just do that. Yeah, there we go. Terrain, water, calm water, and we want it to go to like, I mean, we could do it to there. That could work. That could work, and it gets to a nice height. On this side, I assume. Seems to. Yeah. Alright then. We'll go with that. Okay. Shall we look at getting some penguins? And then we can... oh, let's actually sort out some habitat stuff for them first. So let's go species. We want African penguin. So we've got shelters and stuff. Underwater fish feeder. Lovely. That'd be good. Oh, sweet. There's a lot of stuff here then. That's cool. Right, let's go with the bedding first. I think they're going to sleep on leaves, to be honest. And I think small leaves. I'm just going to dot these around all over the place. I'm not seeing burrows on here, which means they're not going to need those, which is fine. Who's about to die? Oh, diseased animal. Okay. So I still haven't quite worked out where the quarantine comes in useful. I also haven't worked out how many of these I've placed down, but I'm going to start filling some of these gaps as well. There we go. For food and water, I'm going to have a couple of small trays under here if I can get them in. Never mind. Hang on. If I remove you, can I get a small food tray? Yes. One there. And I mean, do I need a water trough if they're going to be swimming around? Don't actually know. That's going to be smoothed out as well, don't worry. All of this here, I think it's because it can't smooth the land. And it has to do it. It has to flatten the terrain, doesn't it? Maybe if I put a large one here then. Maybe if I did like the food tray first and then put the beds around it. Let's try again. There we go. The jetty bedding. We'll work on that in a second because that would be cool for any penguins that are brave enough to try and sleep out in the open. This one here can go away. And that will help us with smoothing out this terrain. There we are. I think that will work. I think that should be sheltered habitat. If it isn't, I'll put some rocks or something inside it to make it sheltered habitat. I will put a water bowl down here as well, if I can fit one in. Again, it's being really fussy. If I can remove, see if I remove this one, that would let me do it. Yeah. Just a little one. That's fine. Okie dokie. And then out here, we'll have some bigger stuff. So we'll have a big food tray right in front of the window here. Like so. And then we'll have another one over this side, I was going to say, but that wasn't going to fit. Really? Why won't you go there? It's actually very annoying. I mean, I could do it like a diamond shape. Or maybe it's because of the... It could just be because of the terrain. Like there's water on the other side, so it can't flatten it. Could be because of that. Underwater fish feeder. Where are we going to pop you then? I mean, one right in the middle of the window would be nice. But I don't know. How big are these? Like, what's your capacity? 25. If I place you down first and then do advanced move. And we'll rotate you around. And we'll shift you into place. Now here's a question. Why? How's that obstructed? Something doesn't feel right with that, to be honest. Maybe if I just put... Okay, that works. So maybe I'll just put one on this side. And then spin it round. And put one on the other side. Like that. And then maybe try and find a way to bury them underground. I don't know. That should be enough for the food. Hopefully. And in terms of enrichment, platform floats. Does that work? Apparently. Submarine boy. Actually, can I redo this? Because one thing I forgot to do was this. The old jetty thing that we talked about. So I think one like that. And then another one like that. And then a third one like that. And then I'll do one across like this. And one across like this. I think that'll be our little jetty area for them. And then we'll get the float up. Like, I don't know. So what are the blue lines for? Is that directions it can float in? Like, can be pushed in? Oh, hello. So if I got you and spun you round, I think that's directions it can be pushed in. So I kind of want it like that. I think that'll work. Put some sprinklers at the end of the jetty here. Which if I do it like this. A mirror mobile. Maybe, yeah, in that corner. Submarine boy. Not buoy, but a boy. We'll stick you there. Immediately sinks down. Actually, can I put you like that? That'll work. Rubber duck maybe, or a block of frozen fish. So I need to put like the rock work and stuff in here as well before I get excited and move on to other stuff. But I think for a start, this is pretty good. It's pretty good. Hopefully they do actually dive down that deep, otherwise I've just wasted my time here. Right. Yeah, I think we should get some penguins in now and see if this has actually worked. And then I want to move on to ending the stream by getting the safari ride and the train through this area and alongside here. And there will be something else in this area as well. Don't know what. I'm also not entirely sure how I'm going to get the railway out of here, but it doesn't go through any of Africa. It just tells you about Africa as you go past it. So the railway is going to shoot off that way. And you'll see it suddenly becomes very high up compared to everything else. Yeah, penguins. Let's stop beating around the bush. I don't seem to have any protesters, which was nice. How many penguins can I actually get then? Let's go for penguin. I just want penguins that can breed right now, to be honest. So I'm just going to get all of them, as usual. The immunity's terrible. It'd be nice if we could breed some penguins that aren't going to, like, keel over immediately. There we go. Penguins are on their way. So this is going to be African penguins. Like so. I need to finish. I'm going to pause the game for a bit. Because I want to finish this building. Which involves... yeah. 3, 4, 5, 6. That should be enough. That's probably one too many, in fact. But oh, there you go. That's why it's one too many. We'll remove that. Let me select that wall piece. There we go. Duplicate. Place you down. This one here. We're going to move it and we're going to spin it. Like so. And then we're going to duplicate you. And you're going to go there. And then I guess we're going to do this. This side we can't do that though. So maybe what I'm actually going to do here is like just make it out like at this point it's a shelter. It's not a building as such. It's just a shelter. So I guess we're going to do it like that. I need an archway here. Like that. And then we'll put... I guess we could just go with a hipped roof. Like this. But obviously put to the right height. And also careful not to disturb the pathway there. It's actually kind of frustrating. I mean, that works. We'll have to put the end bits on, obviously. Actually, before I do that, let's grab those end bits now. Like this, and we'll go with... those two there, and then... what the hell's happened here? Those two there, and then I guess this end as well. Yep. Again, I don't know why it's dipping underground like that. Is that the right height? I think that's the right height. Yeah, that's the right height. Cool. And then these two pieces there. Awesome. Right. I could just put some archways like this across the front, or I could put in these pieces, but I think these are a little too like, you know, obstructive. It's also not the right height. I mean, that could work. Or alternatively, I just put in some props and, you know, move them into the right position. I'm just going to leave it like this for now, because I think this is okay. If I zoom in there quickly, which I know how to do, I promise. There we go. Yeah, I think that should be fine. That should be fine, right? Hopefully. The renaming and everything will come after. That's fine. Right, play. Let's get the penguins in here, and then we'll look at the terrain, because I imagine we're going to have to do a lot with the terrain anyway, so we'll wait and see. Oh, one other thing I wanted to mention about the lemurs. So right now we've got loads of separate... oh, there you go. Penguins are in. We've got loads of separate climbing frames. What I want to happen is to have... Are you actually happy? More sand. Less soil. Yeah, that's fine. Sorry, I keep talking gibberish. I want to combine all the climbing frames into one, is what I was trying to say, and have it be one big structure that basically covers the entire enclosure. I think that would be really cool. This is all going to be rock down here. Including this bit, including that bit, including that bit, including that bit. And this bit as well. Now they're happy with the amount of rock. So then this bit here is all going to be sand. Including in there. And all of this bit. Like so. Now we don't have enough soil. We'll come back to that in a second. So this is all going to be sand as well. And even under the guests' feet in here is going to be sand. And to be honest, this bit here, I might make it a path with no coating. So like literally they're walking along the sand. I don't know though. That might be a bit too much. Also, I kind of feel like taking the roof off of this. Just having it be open. I don't know about that. You'll have to let me know what you think about that idea. Right, soil. I want to put soil in the cave. Like this. Now, it says that you're happy with that, which is excellent. Now, the next question. It says you've got hard shelter. And it says you've got deep water area, navigable swimming area, navigable land area. You've got lots of deep water. Will only swim underwater with a minimum area of more than 2 meters deep water. So that's fine. Environment, you've got plants and coverage. You're happy. And then enrichment, you're also happy. Perfect. All right, now we've got to make this thing look pretty. So I want to cover all of this area here in rocks. So let's get on with that first. Rocks. Not favourite, sorry. Filters and continent and Africa. And then biome. I want both aquatic. Oh, not aquatic, sorry. Desert and I mean, grassland maybe, or just desert? I might just stick with desert, to be honest. So this is kind of a... It's almost like a Plains of Africa thing again, really. But we'll roll with it. That looks like it has to go there. Oh, can I get a heat map up while I'm doing this as well? Habitat, traversable area. I want to select you. There we go. So you can't walk on top of the rock, but that is fine. Because I knew that. We're going to align you to surface. I don't think we're going to want random rotation. I don't think we do. I'm going to put a massive rock there. Perfect. Because we don't want to cover... Actually, I don't know if I wanted to do that. Maybe a smaller rock like this. Bearing in mind that people in there do want to be able to see what's going on. They're mainly going to be looking this way, mind. I love how small these penguins are compared to the enclosure that they're in. They're itty bitty penguins. Teeny tiny. I want that one there though. That looks beautiful. It does stick through slightly, but that's fine. Also in here, I wouldn't mind some, or cladding at least. Where's the cladding? There's the cladding. So that if you do manage to see in, it does at least look like it's part of it, you know. We'll do something like that. Again, this bit doesn't have to be perfect. This is just if we ever put, like... You can imagine if we put webcams up and stuff, we want it to look like it's part of the enclosure. And not just some random thing. So I could do that, and I could do that. And kind of just use these ones now to fill the gaps. There you go. That works pretty well. Do we have any other... Again, I could just use these ones, or, I mean, that one would work well there. And there. And then we'll just use the little one. Oh, that works. Sweet. There you go. And then one there. Perfect. We've still got, you know, habitable area and all that good stuff. This area here we're going to cover with rocks as well, just to hide the fact that it's a concrete wall, or try and hide the fact that it's a concrete wall. So we're making the actual habitable area a little bit smaller, but I'm okay with that because it makes the enclosure itself look better, which to me is worth it. Can I squeeze? Yeah, there it is. There. And then we'll stick another one of those. Maybe a bigger... Nope. Nope. I mean, that one could go there. It's like a monolith. That actually would work well. Yeah, here is like the entrance way to the cave. Same on this side. Squeeze one in like that. That works. Now if I hit rotate here, yeah. Actually, for this one, I might just use like this stuff. Isn't there one? Yeah, these ones. Pillars. That should look okay. Just to cover the entranceway. This one here. Kind of prefer it to be there, and then duplicate. Like so. Also, I've lost this, and I've also lost this. There we go. Right. Get some more rocks in. Some of the bigger ones. I hope this does look okay when I actually come out of this view. It doesn't look really stupid. The weird thing, I used to know someone who was doing the study of animals, which I can't remember the name of off the top of my head. But I imagine they'd be having a seizure right now if they saw what I was doing to these poor little critters. Not the penguins as such, but just these animals in general, you know. They're not the best enclosures. You know, I've been to some zoos in the past where you think, oh, that looks a little too small for a tiger. But this is a whole other level, I'll be honest. I'm well aware of the fact that this is not the best for any of these animals, but I'm trying. That's the main thing. Sink this down. There we go. So yeah, I'm just going to lay the framework at this point, and then I'm going to come back and put in the other pieces that are missing. Kind of make this work. Now I think I can't have it stick through the wooden wall, but I can have it stick through, there you go, concrete wall. That's too small. That one's too low. Let me boost this up. Something like that. And then we'll have one of these ones in here. If I spin you round like this. There we go. Okay, that's a good framework. We can go from there. So if I now switch on align to surface again, we should hopefully be able to create some areas here that we can then start filling in the gaps of. So that actually looked pretty cool. Assuming that sits, yeah, it does sit on top of that one. So if I can lift you up into place, there we are. You can go there, that looks nice. Over this side, I think that's a bit too big for there, but it might fit in here, maybe? Or we can start putting in some of the small... Oh, that one. Again, it's a little too big. Number 5, which is probably the one I just had, actually, but that works. And then I can put, like, a number 9 or number 8. No, number 11 in that gap. Yeah, that fills that. I'm not necessarily going to go right to the top of these walls. It's mainly just to cover... Oh, hello. There it is. Now, hopefully that doesn't come through the glass, because that ruins the illusion. I think they both do, actually, so maybe it's not the worst. There you go. I think that's that for that side. And then on this side, we can go like that, like that. And, I don't know, a number 4. No. 12. 12 could work. There. And then a 13 in there. And then maybe another 12 or an 11. 11 would work there. And then I'll stick a 12 there. Right, how does this look? If I turn off the heat map for a second. Not bad. Not bad. I do want to extend the beach, like the rocky beach, around this way as well. And I kind of want to fill this gap a little bit more, but I can do that in this view with no problem. I wish there was one that was like this, but just a little bit bigger. Ah, there you go. Just to fill that gap, and then also fill that gap. There we are. And then fill that gap. Fill that gap. I think at this point I'm going to turn on random rotation as well. So some of the wall is going to poke through. That's fine. I'm totally okay with that. But it'd be nice if I could cover as much of this as possible. There we are. And then one of you in there. And then if I could just squeeze... like so. Okay. And then, I don't know. This side, I have no idea what I'm doing with it, to be honest. Maybe just stick a number 14 there and a number, I don't know, 12. No, it's too big. A number 18. Might even just put some cladding behind it like that. That is, of course, something else I can do. There. Okay. I'm pretty happy with that. Last piece of the puzzle then for this area at least is to get these rocks in. I might put some rocks underwater as well. Certainly some that stick out of the water slightly like that. Although I want all of this to be accessible to little pingus, so they can get in and out. How's that? That kind of blocks the sight line, actually. I think that is a pretty decent penguin beach. I think that's a pretty decent penguin beach. If I turn this on again, they should be able to get around there, no problem. Yep, they can get into the water. Good stuff. Right. Let's put some rocks under the water, just to add a little bit of decoration down here too. We don't want the big ones. We want the smaller ones. Ones like, you know, one of them. I have no idea what I'm... oh, I'm outside the building. That's why I can't see. That's a good one, actually, because that looks like it's proper sticking down. You can't really see much in here right now. But it's fine. Yeah, here's where we want some of the smaller ones. So we want a nice little cluster of rocks like this. If I could hide these as well, that'd be great. You know, even if the nozzle itself sticks out, like that works. If I just move it that way a little bit, that works to hide that. And then if I do something similar on this side, just so it's not like immediately obvious what these things are. Nope, that's not what I want to do. That one's too big, I think. What about a 14? Yeah, I think a 14 could work well here. And again, it's just to hide it from view of the guests. Looking through the water. Like looking through the glass here. So something like that, I think would work fine. Okay. I kind of want to unpause right now and see if this works. See what the penguins get up to. They're certainly, you know, they've got a very nice habitat here. I'll give myself some credit here. They've got a very nice habitat. Are they just going to waddle around? Look at them. Look at the little pingus. Yeah, right now. Oh, there you go. They're having a little chase. Look at them go. Oh, it's so cute. I love it. Are they going to go swimming? I don't think it tells you what they're doing, does it? No, this one's going to go swimming, though. I think. Oh, he's sort of in the water. He? She? Oh, no, no, look. He's in. They're in. She's in. Excuse me. She's in. And this one's followed. He's followed. I think one went this way as well. Then they're just running around, having a little explore, getting to know the area. That's fine. Don't mind them doing that. I love how they run. I love how they run. They're so cute and they run. Hey, look! Oh, I need to get a screenshot of that. Where'd it go? Oh, did he swim up again? Yeah, he swam up again. She swam up again. They swam up again. Whoever it is. Can they get onto this? See, I don't actually know if they can get onto that. Oh, I'm so glad this works. I am so happy that this works. Look, they're going right down. That's so cool. The water's a bit murky, but that might be because... Oh, we have problems already. Why have we got problems already? Oh, because there's no food. That's why. But we can fix that. No problem. Select this. Keeper. Yeah, every month. Perfect. Oh, I love it. This is so cool. I'm really happy with this. We're going to have another enclosure on this side. Oh, I think I mentioned this. I can't remember if I mentioned this. But I went and bought the Wetlands pack today. So I have now some new... Yeah, we've got the Nile... Is that the Lekwe? Lekwa? I don't know how you pronounce that. That could potentially come down here. Or we've also got... what else? You're not a habitat animal, right? You must be a exhibit animal. Yeah. So it's just the penguins, flamingos, hippopotami, and lekwes. We could have the tortoises down here as well. And we could start looking at things like, you know, Nile monitor. Or maybe put some gorillas down here. Have them by the water, but not in the water. Something like that, possibly. But I think this is starting to come together really nicely. Oh, one more thing. Yes, the other really important thing. The reason the water's murky, as I was about to say before I interrupted myself, is because I think we need to add the power generators and the water treatment again. So I'm going to stick those down here because potentially we'll have another exhibit over here and it will become part of that as well. So it should, assuming I do this correctly, it should cover all three of these things. So if I go utilities, we want water treatment, which I believe I can connect up like this. Might have to come back to that. The temperature regulator, and then a wind turbine of some description. Terrain modification failed. Could just put a transformer down. Can I connect to you? Yeah, that's fine then. Okay, so now this should also include these. Now you can kind of see the land undulates a little bit here, but that's fine. So now this water should be treated by the water treatment here, and it's also, the temperature is regulated by the temperature regulator, of which I would like a temperature of, if I can get it to 25, that would be great, but I don't know what that would do to the lake. But yeah, this, I mean, that just, it does its thing, so that's fine. And then the transformer here. Actually, maybe not 25. That's maybe too high. Maybe just 20. Or 21. 21's a good number to have as well. If I go back to the penguin. So I think here it says, yeah, 3 to 43. And then the hippo, 10 to 38. And the flamingo, 8 to 40. So 21 is a perfect temperature. Perfect, perfect temperature. And this, oh, I just love how cool this looks. Can I just, I want to grab all the screen. Oh, I think there was a little bit of a glitch there. We're not done with this yet, though. Not by a long shot. We need to scooch down here. Get one in here. Again, it'll be a... It'd be nice to have some actual penguins here that we could take screenshots of. Because they're all swimming at the moment, I believe. We should have people coming down here at some point as well to actually come and look at these. That's the wrong bit. Here. That's where I want it to be. Now, where are they? They're all over there. But if I scooch in here, hit pause. Got to line up the perfect shot here. That's not a bad starter. I could go look now to see if there's any more penguins available, actually. That's not a bad idea. And we'll bring them over as well. I want to get as many penguins as possible. Open animal storage. Animal market. Yeah. Let's get some more in. Let's just go for it. Don't think there should be any fights. I don't think penguins have alphas. Could be wrong. We'll see how that goes. Right, yes. So, the final pieces of the puzzle. We need to do the viewing areas. We need to get those working. We need to put habitat signs in and things like that. And then we also need to... Where are the... Is it media devices and educate? Yeah, there we go. So we'll stick a couple of these in. I could probably get 3 of these in. One next to the other. So I can do something like that, and then we'll move this one over. Oh! I just realised something. Yeah, no talk point aside. Oh, yeah, talk point. That's fine. That's fine. I keep, like, doubting myself. So the animal talk point. Can I not stick that on here? Uneven placement. Really? I mean, I guess I could put it here. But then I think the path throwing, like the food path throwing, is going to be blocked. I could put it here even as well. Actually, if I could put it on the other side. Yeah, I could put it over here. Let's do that. And then you're going to link seating. This one, this one, this one. And then educational content, penguins, and then you can throw food. Perfect. Scenery rating is quite low right now, but that's not a problem. Let's put you like July. So we're not going to see it talk until next year, but that's fine as well. Allow standing guests, yes, because that should fill this area as well. In terms of paths here, I think I could go through and add to this. I don't know why they're complaining. Cool, cool. Facilities, so I can put some railings. Like so. Screen mount for the ceiling. Now that's going to be useful. Maybe not so much in this. Actually, it's not going to be useful for any of these, to be honest. But if I can put a screen mount pole. Actually, that's huge. Screen mount wall. That's what I want. I want you at like roughly eye level here. And then I want a screen panel. Do you work? You seem to. Okie dokie. And then you are going to be African penguin. African penguin. Which doesn't really fit. Let's go with a different screen. I mean, that's quite a big screen. That's way too big. If I go with a TV screen, that might work better. For that reason, then, I'm going to move this. So I can put one right down the end here. Stick you to the wall. And then here I'm going to put a 4-meter screen. Which should, there we go. That fits. And then we're going to link you to that. And then you are going to show. Now there were videos. Yeah. But I want a wide African penguin. Perfect. There we go. That works quite well, I think. And then we can have some other one. I keep saying I'm sorry, that's really annoying. if I put one of you... Why are you now not snapping? Oh, because I've got random rotation on. That's why you aren't snapping. So I can probably put one of you... If I can get it like right in the center. Because there's a rock here anyway, so no one's going... Like, no one's watching penguins swim past this rock. Or at least they shouldn't be. And then you can snap to that. There we go. Advertisement target. It's going to be the penguins. And then the image. So there should be a wide African penguin. There we go. Beautiful. Anything else? I mean, I could have some speakers down here. Ambient speakers to potentially teach them about stuff. If I was to spin you round and like hide you in the wall kind of thing. Maybe I'll just put you on the floor, actually. That's a good way of hiding it. So I can still see it to select it for this. Where are the educational speakers? Oh, it's that. Chose the wrong one. That's what I wanted. So I want you. And I've got to put one right down this end so they don't overlap. There we go. And then you are going to be educating on the penguins. I might stick one in the middle as well. Like right underneath this sign. And yeah, you're all set up. Good stuff. Now this one I might increase the range of. There's a little bit of crossover there and there's a little bit of crossover there. So if I drop you down to 11 or 10? 10. There we go. Sweet. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you do that. Right, through here. We're not done yet. Hello, zookeeper. How are you today? What else have we got? We could put a conservation board in, potentially, or some vista points. Actually, we could have done some vista points down below as well. We'll come back to those. So a screen mount would be lovely in here, but I don't think it's going to work because of the way this is being built. So we'll just do a wall mount again. Again, we'll put it around this height here. I think a 2 meter here would work well as well. There we are. You're going to link to that. And then the old wide African penguin again. There's so much education going on here to do with the penguins. It's great. I'm just going to stick a speaker underneath. Basically stick it to the wall. That's fine. African penguin. And if I do this, that does fill all of this area, and I don't think it overlaps with anything else, which is great. Perfect. Awesome. Love it. Right. Vistas. See, again, it doesn't let me place them. Oh, it let me place one there. If I could squeeze one this side too. Right. One there. And one there, I guess. African penguins. African penguins. There we are. Probably don't need two, but I've got two, so that's fine. Down here, we're going to add one. One there. One there. And again, African penguins. And African penguins. And then finally, for this bit, I think we're going to have two down here as well. one. It would help if I could see. Come on. You little sod. Let me see. There we go. One down here. In front of that window. And then one down here in front of this window. There we go. African penguins and African penguins. Penguins are always popular, so I'm seeing lots of people coming down here and taking a look at the penguins, you know? Love it. Oh, a couple more things I want to do up here, of course. I want to add a habitat education board set. Probably need to turn that off for this. It's being a little bit difficult, but I can make it work. It's fine. In fact, that does work beautifully. And you are for the penguins. Default image is fine. I think that might be the only one I need up here. Although habitat education stand would be nice too. But I want to block the view there. So maybe I stick this one over here. Like this. I know they're kind of doing the same thing, but still. Actually, that is literally doing the same thing. So I'm going to get rid of this one. And just leave this as an open view. Nice. And I will put some fencing or rock work or something across this bit as well. Just so you can't see. Yeah. I'm quite happy with that. One more thing I want to check quickly. Because I did change. So you're linked to the Flamingo talk there. Are you linked to the Flamingo? Yes, you are. Okay. That's all fine. Just wanted to check nothing got disconnected there. Okay. Last bit of the stream then, ladies and gents. That's So Raven. Hello. I used to love that show on Disney Channel. Welcome to the stream. Good to have you here. Yeah, the last part of the stream then, hopefully, is going to be building the safari ride and the railway. If I can get auto terrain to work. Or auto tunnel, sorry, to work. Now, do I have... It's a bit of a mess here, and I don't know why. But do I have the setting where I can just... disable track collision? I might as well have that, you know, on. As a rule of thumb. There we go. Purely so that I can build the track first, and then I can worry about everything else. And making it look nice and things like that. Kind of want it to turn this way, and then we want it to have a slight gradient, and then we basically want it to come down like this, and it needs to go down under this pathway. Is there a way to have free camera? There we go. It's been so long since I did that in Planet Coaster, I forgot that existed. Actually, that's quite steep. That's very steep. I think like 7 degrees would be fine. I want it to be like a constant turning climb back up to the top. I'm kind of making it a bit uniform right now. That will change. I think that's a good height. Like so. And then here it's going to go underneath this pathway. We'll straighten it out a little bit. Actually, again, I don't want it to be perfectly straight. I kind of want it to be like turning one way then the other. Whoops, that wasn't supposed to... Oh well. Might as well have it level out a little bit earlier then. Or at least start to. There we go. And then here we want it to turn this way to go under the path. But then immediately turn this way again. There we are. And then it's going to go like this. And then at this point, it's going to be running alongside the railway, so I don't want it to mess around too much. Kind of like this, I think. Should be fine. And then this bit here, it's going to be running perfectly straight. A little bit further away from that building. Preferably. Let's do it like that. And then, yeah, here it's going to run perfectly straight. And that should be enough of a gap to get past the building there. And then for now, how deep is that? Is that about right? I think that's about right. I think that's pretty good. So I'm going to exit this. And now I need to grab the terrain tool. And I need to push this down until I can see the track, basically. Not that big. There we go. And somewhere down here is a track. Which I'm not seeing. Why am I not seeing it? Doesn't help that the light is all over the place. Ah, there it is. There it is. Look at that. There's our track, guys. Awesome. So we're going to pull this up a little bit. Now, I could probably have it undulate up and down a little bit here as well. I'm not going to worry about that right now. Are you seriously not going to let me push all this out because of the track? That's a bit of a douche move, to be honest. But I might be able to fix that. So if I was to leave that piece, but to remove, yeah, this piece, and then did auto tunnel. No. Am I going to have to like do each bit separately? Is that what's going to have to happen here? Guess so. Again, it's not the most excited I've ever seen it. And this bit here, actually, I am going to dig out completely. I'll have to remove the path to fix that a little bit. To be honest, this could become just a tunnel. But I kind of want it to be like an integrated structure. A bit like the entrance to the elephants. So, might have to do some repathing here. But I need to anyway to get this bridge bit in, so it's not the end of the world. But again, can I really not... Oh, it is letting me do it. There you go. Maybe it was just being a little bit funny because of... Oh, hello. That's a bit low. I don't know why it was being a bit funny, but it was being a bit funny. And not in a ha-ha kind of way. In a grr kind of way. There we go. And then all of this can be flattened down as well. I don't know why it's not letting me do that bit. There's literally nothing there. Nope. Seriously? Is it because of this pathway, do you reckon? Well, that's gonna take some doing to sort that out. I'm going to guess I can't bury this track again now. It's going to do, yeah, just like Planet Coaster. Perfect. So I'm going to leave that at its height. Hello, Sandra T. Welcome to the stream. Hope everyone in chat is doing well this evening. It's been a bit of a quiet chat, but I've not been that chatty myself, so that might be part of it. Yeah, dig all this out. This is where our track's going to go, and then along this bit too. Obviously, we'll have to build a fence. What's going on there? God, my Facebook's doing somersaults right now. There we go. Again, this will all get smooth in the future. I'm not too fussed about that right now. Something's telling me that this track ride might need to get rebuilt in order for it to actually work properly with auto tunnel and everything. Which I was kind of expecting, to be honest. I was kind of expecting that. And I'm happy to do that, so long as that is what's going on. It's going to be a little bit frustrating in places, but overall it shouldn't be too difficult. I've done worse. It's just trying to dig all this out to actually get this in how I want it. To be honest, we're almost at a stage now where I can complete this ride and start doing like test runs and getting people on it. We're not far off that, which is kind of exciting. Again, look, it's not letting me dig out the terrain around the track itself, which is really annoying. That's actually really annoying. I don't know what's going on with that. Because it won't let me, once I've pushed it down, it won't let me pick it up again. But right now, it's not letting me do anything, like, useful. I'm just going to push it out like this and just hope for the best, to be honest. We'll use the smooth tool afterwards. Smooth is our friend. Okie dokie. My phone's still doing somersaults. Apologies for that. It's work stuff. Yeah, clock doesn't stop for me. Keeps on going. Especially when there's like breaking news and stuff. So this is Conservation Canyon that I'm digging out right now. There'll be all like spiels about how it's important to look after animals, and you know, we are not above helping out animals. And, yeah, anything you can think of really to do with protecting nature. It takes a very arrogant person to assume that that doesn't apply to them. And sadly, I know a lot of people like that, so. There we go. It'd be cool if I could have like waterfalls and stuff down here as well. That'd be amazing. Okay. We'll dig this little bit out here as well. And then we'll start doing the pathway. Obviously, this is the bit where the railway runs as well. So we've got to prepare for that bit. When it eventually arrives. The railway's going to come in more from this direction. Because again, what height? So the railway's going to come up and over this pathway, and then it's going to drop down. So it's going to come in more this way, I think. Like so. And then it'll turn and run alongside the track, obviously. Flatten all this bit down as well. And then if I hold control, it turns from push to pull. And again, we get a nice effect. We'll put rock work and stuff alongside the track here as well. That'll make it look really cool. That bit can go back to being pushed. Hopefully auto tunnel works with the railway and I won't have to worry about that. But yeah, that's fine. Okay, let's get this bit fixed. I know what that's warning me about, don't worry. We'll sort that bit out as well. Push all this down. These zookeepers are probably going to have a nasty tumble in a second, so I might have to move them. Although it'd be kind of funny to watch them drop. Don't want zookeepers with broken ankles though. They're not very useful. Yeah, you write that down. Anyone who's taking notes right now, write that down. Zookeepers with broken ankles equals bad. Or zookeeper plus broken ankle equals bad. That's crazy. Yeah, that's the path is the reason we've got the floating terrain here. That's fine. If I turn curved slopes back on, don't want it to be like that. That's what I want it to be like. And we need to increase the width. Is it 5? Guess it was. And then here we're going to level it off. And then we should be able to, yeah, link that back in. Perfect. It's got a lovely little bridge there. Now we're going to remove this bit so that I can fix the terrain here. Which sadly doesn't include that bit. Oops. Just do that. Oh, hello. That wasn't part of the plan. If I do that, is that going to cause... I think that's going to cause a bit of head banging, isn't it? You need to remain flat because the railway needs to fit through you. But this bit here... Actually, even this bit is... if they go right next to each other, it should be able to fit through there. I mean, that kind of looks cool. Like that. If I was to straighten this bit up a little bit more. So if I just very briefly turn off curved slopes. And then turn it back on again. Ah, see, it doesn't quite work now. I can still do this. Which I think is how it originally was, to be fair. Okay. These guys should just collapse and land on where they're already standing. Now, can I fix this? That's still not going. I don't know what's here that it could possibly be stuck to. There's no path. There's nothing here for it to cling onto. So I don't know what's going on there, but that's actually very annoying. There we go. I think I just had to push it from underneath. Okay. See, look, auto tunnel just doesn't want to work now. It wants to work here. And it can work here. Can it work here? No. But again, that's not necessarily the end of the world. Because if I place you and then turn it on, now it wants to work. So, yeah, make of that what you will, peeps. I think we can have an exhibit here, like a habitat. If we move this path further over that way. We could even have the track here deviate to come out of an exhibit. I keep saying exhibit, I mean habitat. You know what I mean when I say exhibit, I mean habitat. Like so. As for this bit, again, it's all rock work, basically. That's how we're going to sort that problem out. And then the pathway here. There we go. Conservation Canyon again. Now this bit is actually going to turn into a proper tunnel for a bit. Because I think that'll look cool too. I think if I do that. Like this. And then that should, yeah. Is it width 7? No, width 6. 6? Width 6. 6. Can't speak. There you go. Bridge. Bridged. It's a bit wacky on this side. I've seen worse. That's fine. I can live with that. There's probably people like gritting their teeth and stuff. Again, don't forget, I'm going to come in and add some detailing work to that to make it look a little bit nicer. And then, yeah, here, it's going to be all tunnel. Because technically, the lions are going to be above this. Actually, I don't want to do that. I want to keep it the way it was. like that. The lions are going to be above this bit, so we want to make sure that, you know, there's no trespassing of the ride track into the lion enclosure. I'm also craning my neck here because of the darkness. The darkness and the brightness of my monitor are very different things right now. It can be a little bit difficult to work with. Right, do you know, I actually want to get this finished, this track, and I might do that tonight. Just so we can start actually getting people on this ride. And then I can finish detailing the queue and the station building and the gift shop at the exit and actually, like, roof off that building. Because right now it's badly in need of a roof. I think if I keep digging out this tunnel... And then if I use the pull tool, it should close everything in again. There we go. We emerge into brightness again. So if I push this up a little bit, like this, I will come through and paint all this, obviously. It'll be painted with rocks. There we go. I think that should be fine. Yeah. A little bit of smoothing there as well. Again, smooth tool will be my friend soon. So if I come through now and do all this. Yeah, look at that. It's going to close it all up again nicely, but it's not going to impede. Oh, God, hello. It's not going to impede on the track, which is perfect. That is what I want. So yeah, we're going to have screens down here. We're going to have speakers. It's going to be amazing. I don't know if this game has triggers like Planet Coaster. If it does, I'd love to have some. Like screens would flick on as the car goes past, the truck. There you go. Already, this is looking much, much better. And then a little bit down here as well. So again, we're going to lay the foundations here for the rocks. And then the rock work will come in after and just give it a little bit of detail. And then, as I said, smooth tool is my friend. There we go. And then obviously we'll come and paint all this in a second, because the long grass shouldn't be in the tunnel, because how's it going to grow? There's no sunlight. And it's questions like that that keep me awake at night. And again, we'll come through and we'll decorate it more with rocks and stuff, but for now this is like actual rocks, or you know, artificial rocks as it were. This is a good place to start. Just means wherever there are gaps between the actual rocks, you will still be able to see rocks behind. Lovely stuff. It's not as dark in here as I wanted it to be. Don't know what that's all about. There we go. And then we'll do all of this bit as well while we're here. To be honest, this bit could probably be smooth rock. I don't know, actually. I want it to have a little bit of texture. I will go and dot in some soil and stuff around here as well, just to give it a bit more character. I'm using, you know, bullshit terminology that I've heard other people use. Give it some character. We'll really make this bit pop. You know, that stuff like that. Where you're just like, ugh, okay. Very pretentious. Hear it a lot on architecture shows, like grand design. Oh. Okay, this bit might be a little bit tricky to, yeah, that's a prime candidate for like a rocky overhang, isn't it? For sure. Okie dokie. And then, yeah, we'll come back to this bit in a second. Now, yeah, as I said, I want to complete this track, which is just a case of drawing it pretty much from there over to the exit of the elephant. But before I do that, I want to get the railway in. Because I'm pretty sure... First of all, turn auto tunnel off for a second. Pretty sure if I have you come round like this... Actually, I'm going to do something a bit counterintuitive here. I'm going to have it come out of the station and turn left first. And then we're going to have you swing round to the right. Like this. And hopefully... I think we have enough height for it to get over. It's pretty low, but you can imagine there'll be a big sign here saying Africa and stuff like that, and we'll blend the railway into that theming. So I think that does actually work. And then here we're going to turn you round. Are you not going to let me do auto tunnel, or is it just because of this piece? It's sod's bloody law is what it is. So I think that piece is going to work, but then that one's not. And why is that one not? If I shorten you, you're also not. Yeah, I don't understand that, and I find that quite irritating that it's not going to let me do it. And all it says is can't. I can't even remember what it says, but yeah, that's a bit of a piss take actually. So am I going to have auto tunnel on from the start just to make the damn thing work? Apparently so. Maybe that's what I was missing from before then, just to have auto tunnel on from the very start when I'm building the no, because look, it does that, which I don't want it to do. I mean, I kind of want it to do it here, I suppose. Like, this bit here's fine, but then when we get to the path, I don't want it to do it. So I need to turn you off. Oops. Now, I think part of the problem here, if I use flatten to surface for a second and just draw this out. And then, I don't know, just push the rest of this bit down. Maybe then auto tunnel will start working again. But it'll be a bit stupid if every time you passed over or under something, you couldn't use auto tunnel in a ride anymore. I would actually find that incredibly stupid. Yeah, look, it's just not working now. But it's never going to tell me why. Maybe if I turned off... No, because that's not going to work either. Okay, let's do that. There we go. Okay, we're back. So I still can't tell you why that's not working, but... Right, so I'm going to build this straight along, like this. Actually, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Because this piece here actually goes this way a little bit more still. So it goes straight for a little bit longer. Now it comes through here. And I can kind of see which height I need it to be at. But I'm going to build it around like this. Because actually we're not far off the height that I need it to be at. To the point where we're almost actually at the perfect height. If I could get this through this gap here, then I'll be very happy. And I can. There you are. And it's going to carry on this way. And then here, yeah, things get a little bit messy again. So maybe, what if I turned it away slightly? No? Here, if I turned it away slightly and then brought it back. There we are. So at this point here, I actually kind of want it to dive under the penguins if I can. Yeah. That does work. And we'll have like a, you're now leaving Africa, you're entering, I think it's Asia, the next bit we're going to have. Tunnel. And then when you emerge over here, you'll be in a completely different section of the park. There you go. That is actually pretty cool. We'll do some more stuff to that tunnel, obviously. Close that. There we go. And now, if I select you... So let's pretend we... Well, let's not pretend. Let's do actually come out this way a little bit. A bit like this. And then we'll come round like this. Like so. And then here. Actually, all of this could be on a gradual slope, thinking about it. So from here... We'll have it turn ever so slightly. Actually, no. No. This bit needs to be flat still, because I imagine this is where the gate's going to go. And then from here, we're going to turn it like that, and we're going to lift it ever so slightly up. So you can imagine it slowly goes down a slope. And I think that's actually not enough. Now, I have no idea what species we're going to have in this tunnel. Enclosure. So I don't know if what we're building right now is going to be good. But no harm in trying. Then it's going to turn this way. And you can see here we have crested. So we will build this accordingly. In fact, we'll do this. And then we'll do this. And just because we're a little too high, if we just get you off the snap, there you go. Like so. And then bring it around this way a little bit more. And then, yeah, here we're just going to level it out like that. What on earth are you doing? I think at this point I'm just going to go like this and then go around like this. This would be a good spot for a lake again, actually, here. Or some kind of, like, causeway. Kind of like that. Now if I hit autocomplete, there we go. Nice. This is now connected, so we can test it. Before I do that, we need to add more vehicles, obviously. So, ride operations. Oh. Should we go with 8? Is that going to be enough? Or maybe 10? Nice flat 10. Sure. Station 15 here. So you are going to be the safari outpost. Because there is going to be another station. Over just after the elephants, I think. Over this back area here. I think that'd be a good place for it. Before I start testing this again, I do want to sort the land out around here, the terrain. This is all uncovered for a start. That's not what I wanted to do there. You never know. The railway might even come through part of this enclosure as well. It will go through some enclosures, just not all of them. Or at least it will run alongside it. So if you imagine the barrier runs along the edge of the track there. That won't be a bad idea. And then, yeah, terrain's going to follow the track. Like, the slope's going to follow the track here, basically. Lift that bit back up. I want an animal in here that can handle, like, steep changes in terrain, because I think that will look really cool. There we go. And then eventually this bit here will become a little bit rockier, because obviously we're about to dive into a tunnel for the railway. So I think something like that. And then this is where we say goodbye between the safari and the railway. There we are. And then on this side, keep pushing all this back. Again, we're not going to go crazy with it. Can I increase the brush size a little bit? There we go. That helps out. Lovely stuff. There we are. Looking good. I don't know if I will use the smooth tool here, you know. Depending on what animal lives here. I think I might just leave it like this and occasionally come in and do little adjustments like this. If it's something that can traverse extreme terrain, then that's perfect. That was not what I wanted to do there. There we go. So I'll see what African species can handle steep terrain. Also, I need to discover... So, I've told you about my plan for Pride Rock, which is the lion enclosure, on top of the hill there. I need to sort of look and find out where is good to actually build the entrances to it. So the idea is the lion enclosure is going to be all of this, basically. But I want a barrier in the middle, and that will be where people can come up and actually look into them. And that's the bit where I need to see where's good to actually build pathways through. Because I think one good one would be from here over to the lemur house, but that's quite a long distance. So maybe if it came out here, that's quite a short thing, and then from there you can turn off and actually climb up into the viewing area. And this bit here will get flattened out and turned into part of it as well, which I could do now, but I'm actually not going to. Okie dokie. So yeah, eventually I'll come through and do some decoration over here. This, I think, will get through, but I'm actually going to rebuild this bit of track just to make sure, because I want to see if auto tunnel will work, because I think if it's running alongside the railway here, it would look better if so yeah, look, auto tunnel works here. So if I like straighten this up, there we go. If I can keep it working as well. Yep, nice. And then here is where it's going to veer off sharply. And it's going to turn around like this. And then this is where it's going to join up again. That might be part of auto tunnel. So that didn't quite go how I wanted it to. I think that is actually auto tunneled, which is awesome. So, to be honest, I think I'm actually going to rebuild at least this bit that allows me using auto tunnel. Like that. And then remove this bit and add this bit. This might be where it gets a bit awkward. Nope, that's working too. Okay. Well, if I can get it all the way back up the hill... Do I want to mess around with this? Or is it going to cause bitter disappointment? Well, that bit works. It's a slightly smoother section there as well, which is nice. We'll undo this. You can see where the queue of vehicles comes to. It appears auto tunnel is actually going to work here, which makes me wonder why the hell did it not work before. It's fine. I'm not salty at all. Oh, you little swine. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. The camera in this game, I don't want to say it's worse than Planet Coaster's, because I think that is harsh, but it is also not better. It's probably about the same in terms of annoyance. So here's a question. Why did this bit not work? See, look, that bit didn't work. Now, if I was able to... Is that all one piece? Okay, that's all one piece. So in that case, I probably don't need to worry about that bit. There's a bit of a drop down here, but that's fine. Operations, do we still have 10 vehicles? Yes. Let's give this a test ride then. I kind of want to see what this looks like. I was about to say, why is that not working? Interest or seat? Let's go with seat. Or, yes. Or cinematic? No, seat. Train 1. Let's go with, like, seat. Why is it playing crowd noises? There's no one in here at the moment. Go with seat 11. There we go. It's also going really fast, so I will turn the speed down in a minute. There's an ostrich. And it does slow down to go up the slopes, which is fine. You'd expect that. Yeah, I'm going to slow it down to maybe like 5 miles an hour. And we'll just call it the car park ride. Round the back here. I also didn't see how the gate here opened. Hopefully nothing escapes. I haven't actually seen if that's possible. At what point does the gate open? There. Okay, that's fine. That works well. That's all good. See people looking at the Gems box. Yeah, we definitely need to slow it down through here. For sure, for sure, for sure. Out of the Gems box, past the Meerkat / Aardvarks, under the bridge towards the Elephants. Under the bridge, that fits just about right. A little bit of tree in the face there, but hey ho. Gate opens and in we go to the Elephants. Now that tire's in the way. We're just going to drive through it. Oh, we're literally driving through it. It's got physics enabled. That's cool. I wasn't expecting that, but that's actually kind of cool. Yeah, don't mind that. And then out of this one. And at this point... Oh, my headset's on my chair. Just speed up time a little bit. Do 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 do. Right. Down the slope. Again, auto tunnel there would be kind of handy to have. Although I think it is actually turned on there. It's just because it's grass. You can see how this enclosure's worked out. A little bit of water there might work nicely. Might look good. Down the slope. Under this bridge. We'll call this the Hippo Bridge. For obvious reasons. Or Flamingo Bridge. Maybe Flamingo Bridge, actually. That sounds nicer. And then into Conservation Canyon. Where you learn all about the conservation of these animals. How to keep them alive. How to look after their habitats. All that good stuff. We don't want animals going extinct at the end of the day, do we? And then... Oh, God's woman just screeched in my ear. And then the climb back to the station. Which we're not actually going too slow. It's pretty good. I love the fuzzy dice there as well. Totally pointless, but also cool. And then into the station. Meow, meow. There you go. So, we can change the speed. Right, if I did it to 4 miles an hour, that's a pretty good... How the hell did they get on there? Wait, can they actually walk on the rocks? Oh, shit. They can actually walk on the rocks, guys. Oh, damn. Right, hang on. Pause. There's a solution to this, and it's quite an easy one. Actually, it doesn't involve that at all. I don't know why I selected that. Yeah, the solution is just stick some more rocks on top of this, basically. And that will stop them from climbing out. I did not know that was possible. Literally just saw a penguin chilling on the roof. I was like, okay, how did that happen? Sweet. That's all I can say to that. Penguins are clever. Who knew? There we go. If we did something like that, I don't think they can climb onto this now. If I turn the heat map on, select you, and I want habitat, traversable area. Yeah, look, they can actually climb on the rocks. I did not know that was a thing. So this little fella here, I don't actually know how he's getting down. They might just teleport. Yeah, I did not know. Okay, so they can't get out this side. That's fine. But that's actually... I don't mind that. I think that's actually okay. It means I can build like a little rock walkway along here as well. If I was able to... See, look, it's trying to get out of there. If I was to put you there, are you able to get onto that one? Hop, skip, and a jump? Sadly, not quite. I want that to work now. If I did that... Come on, you must be able to get on there, surely. What if I did a line to surface and then did it? I cannot believe that. I know I'm like, I wax lyrical about this game sometimes and then I criticize it for other things, but I think that's actually freaking cool that penguins can walk along the rocks here. I love it. Look at it. Ah, it's so cool. That is so cool. Now, can I, if I was to place this one like here, if I was to use move tool here. Oh, penguins are about to mate. I love how I get the... I don't like that noise. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but I don't like that noise. I love how we get the notification that they're about to basically do it as well. That's useful. I'm like, thanks for that game. Penguins are about to bang. Right. Select penguin. There we go. There you go. Look, it can get all the way onto that rock now. Oh, man, I love this game again. I didn't hate it, let's be honest, but I love the fact that I can do this. This is so cool. And if I put a last little bit there, and that should hopefully be traversable. It is. Look, they got a nice little walkway now. They can go right the way from one end of the rock here to the other. Now, I don't know if the... Can I select a zookeeper, actually, and find out if they can... Where's a zookeeper when you need one? There's one. Yeah, I don't think I can see what they can do. But, I mean, is that one still stuck? I don't know how to fix that. Might have to move this rock temporarily. And this one. Just so that someone can get up here and hopefully take down the... there we go. And there we go. So they can't get on the roof anymore. Shouldn't be able to get on the roof anymore. Nope. But they can get all the way over to here. And I love it. I don't know what this bit looks like with the overhang. That's actually not too bad. It doesn't look stupid. I could always fill the gap with some rocks if it did. But I'm actually kind of happy with that. And if I built something similar on this side, that would also be really cool. Let's see if I can build something similar on this side. If I did that, and then if I did a 17, but like tipped it up slightly, so it formed like a ramp, would that work? Yes. There we go. I will fill in this gap here as well, just so that they can get up from this side. We'll rotate you around as well, and then we'll do this. I think that will work, but I'll move you this way as well, just to be certain. That doesn't actually work. I didn't work how I wanted it to, so I'm going to have to move you down a little bit and then tip you back a little bit. Right, more penguin offspring about to happen. Traversable area. Did I not select the... Oh, didn't select the penguin. There we go. Oh no, that still doesn't work. Okay, hang on. If I was to fill this bit like this, that should... Like, they should be able to get over there now, in theory. Yep. And then, what are you? You're 13. So if I put a, I don't know, number 9 maybe? Or a 8? No, 8's too big. 11? I think that's too big as well. Maybe a 12. That's got to be traversable, right? Yeah. There you go. So they can get up there 2 different ways now. Brilliant. And then I want a number 7 along here, which they should be able to get onto. There you go. That's not a bad place to leave that, actually. Either that or I move this down slightly. To like here. That didn't quite work. If I put some small rocks in. There we are. That area is now traversable as well. Oh, I love it. It's so cool. And I can just fill these gaps in. Hopefully nothing can escape from here. But you never know. I'll go for safety here and just, you know, fill these bits in as well. And something here would be cool. Like that, maybe? Is that traversable? Yes, it is. It would be awesome if they could, like, stand on here and jump into the water below. Or even, if I was to put that there. Didn't quite work how I wanted it to. Might need a bigger one. I'm sure you can see where I'm going with this. Okay, I think it's time the penguins stop mating. That kind of works. Might need a smaller one here just to cover the gap. Would something like this work? I actually don't know. Again, you might be able to see what I'm trying to do here. I want them to be able to get from the water onto the rock. Yeah, look. Okay. I'm going to rotate this one slightly. Just to be certain. But I think this is really cool. But it actually lets you do it. Where's a penguin? Give me a penguin. There we go. Yeah, look. They can actually do it. Alrighty, folks. I'm happy. I'm very, very happy with this. We have a lot of penguins now. How many penguins do we have? Does it actually tell us anywhere? The problem right now is available food, which is easily rectified by adding more food things. If I could find a way to get them onto that platform. Hopefully the zookeepers can walk to that platform. Where is the zookeeper when I need one? Also, why is no one coming down here? Well, they are, just very slowly. I suppose it's not the easiest thing to get to right now. Yeah. We'll increase the number of vehicles on this as well. I think 20 might be the maximum. That's fine. Okie dokie. Still got problems with the animals. That's fine as well. Grab you. If I hit the heat map, is there any way to see staff traversable area? So they can actually climb up on the rocks and they can walk out to this as well. Perfect. Don't mind that. Actually, if I check all of these, that's... Oh no, I can still do it. Yeah, that's fine. So just to find out where the staff can go. So staff can go out on this, which means I could potentially add some feeders, of which that is one, out on the end of this. I don't know what it thinks it's obstructed by, because there's... Oh, there is some stuff out here. Alright, we'll put one there, and... we'll put one there. There we go. Nice, nice. Get that heat map up again. That's not what I wanted to do. Oh, I didn't even have to press Control Shift to make it do that then. So yeah, staff can go pretty much everywhere in all of these bits. Meerkats and aardvarks. They can actually get up on top of the rocks here as well, which is cool. Oh, I'm wondering, actually, is this part of the... There was an update, wasn't there, as part of the Wetlands pack? Because look, they can climb... Oh, they still can't climb on the rocks, but they can climb up some of these. And it could just be that the incline on the rocks isn't very... I don't know, because I would have thought they could get across there. If I was to grab something like this and place it... if I grab this one and place it in such a way that it forms a ramp, I'd be very interested to see whether or not the meerkats could actually traverse it. My guess is probably not still. Oh no, look, they can. Yeah, maybe it was just an update to the climbing. In that case, I need to find a way to get them up on top of this, because that would be awesome as well. Okay. And then finally, with the elephants. Again, I'm pretty sure the staff can go everywhere except underwater, but they can walk across the track here, which is pretty cool. Oh, and then the lemurs. They can go everywhere except where the path supports are, basically, and the trees, which again you'd expect. Grab a lemur. So the lemurs can't climb on rocks, not like this. You can see here with climbable features. Okay. Oh, look at that big jump! Lovely stuff. I am loving this. I am loving this. And you can see shelter and all sorts. It's great. Very handy tool. Is there anything for food? Or buildings? We've got buildings. Staff facilities and then guest facilities, of which I think we've only got, is it 1 toilet, gift shops, and 2 restaurants. Crime, no idea what's going on with that. Guest needs. Yeah. So yeah, I just want to make sure that animals are fed. They seem to be okay in terms of that. Habitat cleanliness. Green is good. Red, not so much. I think that's for water. That's all fine. Okay, yeah. I'm happy. I am happy. And I think I might open... Oh, there's guests down here. You're not supposed to see this. How do I hide this? Actually, there's a question. Maybe if I move the gate over here. Like, put it round a corner. Because besides that, I don't know. I don't know. Might come back to that. We'll just leave it as is for now. But they should be in here looking at the penguins. Which they seem to be doing. Where are the penguins? Oh, there are some. There you go. We got penguins mating still. Again, I wish they wouldn't. I mean, I know penguins make... Any animal makes a noise when it's mating, to be fair. But I wish we couldn't hear it, you know. So what's going on? It's food. Is the letdown here right now. And I think the truth is we just don't have enough enough food stuff. So we can put some more food trays down. Where was it there? There we go. And then maybe put another one. Another big one there. Just to encourage them to get onto that. And then as for these bits, I could put one there. If the zookeepers can get onto these rocks, which I believe they could, we could put one like here. And that would encourage penguins to actually move around on the rocks. Likewise, if they could get to this one. Which I think they're able to... God, that's really loud in my ears as well. Bloody penguins. They're so freaking loud. There's one walking. So it says select habitat. Oh, right. That's for this. That's fine. So they are coming across. They are coming across. Slowly but surely. You're refilling water, actually. You're not refilling food. I think I'm going to start doing work areas as well. How long have I been streaming? Oh my god. 2 hours 40. Jesus Christ. Okay, I didn't realise how late it was. In that case, guys, I think I'm going to start wrapping things up here. I love the fact that the railway's running through here now. That looks awesome. And I'm loving this. I think what I will do is start the slope a bit more that way and bring it down. I don't know how I'm going to be able to do that whilst also keeping it, like keeping that curve. Because if I did auto track, it will just go in a straight line, basically. Dangerous fighting due to alpha status. So who are the two... Who are the two alphas here? Potential alphas. We've got... Is there any way to tell? We've got Chidiki. And then we've also got... Talib. Who I think is the alpha. Yeah, so if Talib is the alpha... What is the... 1 second... So I'm going to select Chidiki, and I'm going to select Zoopedia. In terms of species data, it does say 3. But I think I'm going to have to swap out Chidiki. Like, just release Chidiki to the wild, or something. Because it's causing more problems than it's worth. I'm going to release Chidiki to the wild. So we're going to have... Is it 3 hippos in here now? 4 hippos. 1 male and 3 females. That might work. If it doesn't, then I'll do something else about it. That's for sure. Alrighty then, guys. That will do for this week. I am loving this little penguin exhibit. Again, exhibit, I mean habitat. I'm just loving this, though. It looks so cool. I'm going to make one more little addition here. I'm just going to make this roof. Hopefully they won't be able to climb onto this. I'm going to extend the roof out like that. And then grab you and just do this. And again, I hope they can't get onto that. I don't think they can. Just to cover that a little bit more. I think that would be cool. Let's just check the heat map that they can't get onto there. Traversable area. Yeah, they're not getting on that roof. Not a chance. Awesome. Yeah, I love this enclosure. I think it's a really, really cool habitat for these penguins. I'm going to keep an eye on the breeding. Make sure we don't end up with too many, of course. But for now, I love this. I'm loving this zoo. I'm loving this game. I'm just loving everything about this. It's going very, very well so far. Hey, look, the keepers can get on that one, and they can get to that one as well. Perfect. I think that's been changed. I think that was part of the recent update when the Wetlands pack was released. Or there was another update since. I'm sure I read something in the patch notes that said about traversable conditions. Not traversable conditions. About climbing. They're going to change the way climbing works. Maybe that was something on Reddit. Someone asked if they could do it. I don't know. But they've done it. That's the main thing. And it looks really cool. And the safari ride is now ready to open. That might be how I end this stream, actually. Load rules. Let's go with any load. Minimum wait time will do 20 seconds. And then maximum wait time will do like 45 seconds. Minimum departure interval will do 5 seconds. I don't think this has a block mode, so don't need to worry about that. We'll get it inspected every 6 months. Sure. In terms of money and stuff, ticket price, I could just make it free. I might make it like 50 cents. Just try and get some money in. I need to name the ride still. But yeah, I think this is fine. I think in theory, can I open the ride? Where's the... Yes, select group. Is that what I wanted? I don't know if that's what I wanted. One sec. Is there like test results or does it not care? Oh, ride statistics. There we go. So I think it's on its first test still by the looks of things. And then we'll get it open. I think that's how I'm going to end the stream. But yeah, I'm really... Just the zoo in general, I think, is looking really, really great now. I would redo this bridge slightly, though, just so that it's not going over the railway as it finishes the slope. Maybe if I have it slope more gradually as it goes over the railway. I don't know. It could work. Again, once I put a building and stuff around it, that could change things. And I think also this, we could add a second talk to the side for people wanting to look at the flamingos. The pathway needs to be complete still. It is connected, right? I did make sure it was connected. Yeah, it is connected. I just don't know why they're not coming... Oh, hang on. I might know why they're not coming through. And looking at the penguins, I think... Is there a path, staff-only path here? Is that what's happened? No, you are a normal guest path. So I don't know why they're not coming down to look at the penguins. Oh, they got to this bit though, didn't they? Yeah, they can get to that bit. They're just not coming around this way. We could build like a toilet block here to get them to come this way. Okay, that might be how we end. If I go all, no, facilities, sorry. And then go guest facilities, and I want toilet, and I want an African themed toilet. We could go with a large one here with 2 toilets. And I think if I can build this here, I think that will look so freaking cool. Terrain modification failed. If I turn that off. There we go. So for terrain modification, all I've got to do is add an extra bit of wall here. Either that or just move it. Oh, hang on. If I do that, one sec. I keep going to end the stream and then finding a reason to not end the stream. I'm very good at that. I do it all the time. So if I do that, there you go. It doesn't stick through the path now. And I can still add the other stuff. No problem. These should be open. Yep. So this is going to be the penguin toilets. African penguin toilets. There we are. That should get some more people over here, I reckon. I think that's a pretty neat building because it doesn't really obscure the habitat at all. I think it does a good job. Oh no, this educator is about to get very pissed off. They're gonna get so pissed off because there's no one here. There's literally no one here. I could also do with placing a staff room nearby because I think it's just... Is this a staff room? Oh, there's a staff room. That's not too far, you lazy sod. What are you talking about? Okay then, guys. Let's see if this has finished its test. It has. Awesome stuff. Maximum speed 7. Average speed 3. That's fine. Can I open it? I can open it. Brilliant. So the safari... Or the African safari, I think I'm going to call it. Which is really boring, I know. But it is open. And there are people joining the... Oh my god. Yeah, it's going to be very popular. That's going to be a very popular ride. But yeah, I'm going to leave things here, guys. Thank you very much for watching. If you're watching on Twitch, be sure to hit the follow button. It really helps me out. If you're watching on YouTube, hit the like button. That also helps me out. It's good to see that you guys are enjoying this. And share it as well if you want to share it on any social media, really. As long as you're not spamming. That's all fine by me. Any sharing is greatly appreciated, to be honest. I try and do my bit, but it's nice to have you guys do your bits as well. Otherwise, yeah, thanks for watching. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button on YouTube. You can subscribe on Twitch as well. But you don't have to if you don't want to, of course. Drop some comments down below. Let me know what you think of the I keep saying exhibits. What you think of the habitats so far. If there's anything you think should be changed and anything you think should be, improved. I was meant to go on to the cheetahs today, but I ran out of time. But effectively, like I said, I'll move the actual shelter. I'll put it down in the rocks a little bit more, hide it so that when the animals get stressed, they can go hide. Likewise with the lemurs, I might try and build a couple of little hidey holes that they can go hide in out of rock. So they can go and take shelter in there if they get stressed or anything like that. But yeah, thanks again for watching. Enjoy the rest of your evening. And next week will be my next stream, yeah. So until then, until next time, I will see you soon.